We've returned from the plane crash, and now we are on borrowed time if we want to keep ourselves well-fed for the next little while. It's Mystery Lake or nothing, well-fed or not. Hello, Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of the Long Dark in our Against All Odds series. So I think I'm good on water still. I don't need to actually make more, but I would like to heat this coffee and drink it. Now, one thing I could do potentially to stay warm, I remember this trick. We talked about this a little bit in, I think it was As the Dead Sleep. If I heat, I'm trying to remember the exact way it should be done. This might not work, but I'm going to try it. So we got 2 coffees. I think I needed to wait until I had drank the first one before heating the second one. But I still want to go ahead and get the calories. We're not getting an energy bonus from this, but this is helping to keep us hydrated. It's keeping us a little bit less encumbered. I do have some acorns on me, which is nice. Hang on. I could potentially prepare those for some calories, but it's not a lot. And I'd rather just keep moving. So let's see if there's something that I can drop that's a little bit more straightforward. Yeah, we can drop half of those cattail heads. And everything else is probably... Yeah, I need to repair my new gear that I found. I've got a lot of really nice clothing now, thanks to our good friend, the plane crash. But I think for now, of course, we went back above sprain risk thanks to this torch. But, oh, you know what? We can drink a little bit more water, and that should solve the problem. There we go. Let's head out. Thankfully, I have a decent amount of food in me. But we're basically going to go back the way that we came in the previous episode. For those of you wondering, well, why not go up to Timberwolf Mountain? I mean, there is the Mountaineer's Hut, and that's certainly an option. It's not something that I would completely rule out, but I would rather start moving in the direction of a zone that I know is going to have, you know, a good amount of loot, especially given that we still don't have a bedroll. That's going to be the really challenging part of all of this, is timing it well, because I can get through the dam into the outbuildings of the dam outside Carter Hydro where there are beds. But if I can't get through the dam first... Oh, dead guy. I remember running into you during As the Dead Sleep, and almost these exact same circumstances. But yeah, if I can't make it out there before I'm like dead tired, or if I'm vulnerable, or if there's a wolf, that can be problematic. So, I mean, in theory, I could get out there with not a lot of energy left, but what that means is that I pretty much have to leave Pleasant Valley very, very, very... Is that a wolf down there or a deer? I think it's a deer. I have to leave Pleasant Valley very rested. I have to be ready for this. And I'm pretty rested right now, so there's a part of me that's kind of like wondering, once I make it back into this chasm, if we can call it that. Yeah, that's a doe. Alright, so we no longer have the benefit of that torch. Once I make it back into that chasm, it might be possible. It's so nerve-wracking. It looks like it's not a doe, but it's a doe. Okay, anything here? I didn't really look around here that much the first time, and I don't want to linger because cold. I don't want to linger because cold. But, okay, yeah, there's nothing here. There's very rarely anything here worth stopping for. There's some birch bark, though. Oh, and some cattails I didn't see before. Nice. Well, that makes me feel a little bit better about keeping well fed. I didn't see that coming.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Let me look over here and make sure I didn't overlook any others. Yeah, we do have better light than the last time I was here, so I suppose that is helping. That's the interesting thing about the new doe models, is that, I mean, they're doe, they're smaller than the bucks, but they are close enough to the ground that they resemble wolves in certain light, and it's very unnerving. It makes me nervous, okay? I don't know what to tell you. All right, I'm going to see if I can step into this chasm and get some protection from the wind, because half of what's making me cold at the moment is just the wind. So if I hug these rocks, I should be in better shape. Okay. Stay close to those rocks. That's what I get for trying to take a sip of water, an actual sip of water, while navigating to stay warm. Alright, I don't want to waste too much of my energy, or my calories for that matter, but those cattails were a godsend. They will really enable me to keep moving here. And I'm not missing that much health, so there's a part of me that wants to just go for it, you know? Because I think I have the one coffee. Yeah, I do have the one coffee still remaining. That'll give me a little bit more energy to make it through. And the only thing is that I probably will need to stop at either the farmhouse or Signal Hill. It's looking like Signal Hill, or the farmhouse. It could potentially be the barn outside of the farmhouse. The one next to the road, the new one. New-ish. Alright. This is an area where it would be very easy to get jumped. From either side. It's rather disconcerting. Thankfully, we have good visibility. Pleasant Valley's being kind in that regard. So yeah, I'm just going to need to rest for a bit. But the thing about that is that that does give me energy back as well. And we would be closer to daylight, assuming the weather didn't turn, which it's Pleasant Valley. I'm fully expecting shenaniganry at some point before we leave. I don't think it's just going to show me out and give me a fond farewell. I think it's going to make my life difficult as I attempt to make my way through the next 30 minutes or so. So that's my prediction. I'm not just trying to jinx it by saying that, only a little bit. All right, we're officially losing health a bit. We need to get inside. I'm just not wanting to jump the gun too much, because there could be wolves over this way. There is, however, a stick right there. May as well grab it. Alright, I don't see any other cattails that I missed before, nor did I expect to. One of the really nice elements of Pleasant Valley's layout that I didn't necessarily realize back in the day, in earlier Against All Odds seasons. I certainly don't recall realizing it. Is that... yeah, we'll stop at the barn. That's what we'll do. If you go up to Signal Hill and then just basically keep going, I believe I talked about this in As the Dead Sleep, because I think I took a very similar route for similar reasons. You pretty much, once you get up to Signal Hill, if you still have something of a beeline between... if you've been moving on a line and you've kept your orientation, you're pointed towards the exit. And you can, especially from Signal Hill, since you have the elevation, you can utilize that to actually get out of the zone, which is great. Hi, bunnies. Bye, bunnies. Let's step inside here. There's a part of me that's tempted to just go up to Signal Hill right now. But let's be safe about it. And thankfully, it's warm enough in here. It's not that warm, but it's warm enough. I could start a fire to definitely be warm enough by the time I leave, which seems like it might be a good idea. What kind of fuel do I have? Enough for a small fire, so let's do it. We'll have... I don't need to use an accelerant. We'll just light a... I had a basic book, didn't I? Yep. 80% start chance, I'll take that. And this way, just for the brief moment that we're asleep, we'll probably sleep for an hour, regain some energy.
Okay, that didn't work.
Yeah, no, it did not, Jennifer. Well done. Very well done. All right, so let's try again. 80% start chance. 4 out of 5 times. This fire will start perfectly.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Ever the cheerleader for the fire. All right. Reclaimed wood. Put some sticks on there. Now that'll get us plenty warm. Can I sleep? How close to it can I sleep? I can sleep it. Yeah, this will work. So tell you what, let's go ahead and eat those 2 cattails just to have a little bit less that I'm lugging around. And I'll also drink some water to further reduce encumbrance. And now we will sleep for an hour. Regain some warmth, regain some energy, and straight shot for Mystery Lake. We will get some cattails along the way, which is nice. That was the last possible second to grab a torch from that fire, so that worked. And the sun is rising. I don't hear any weather shenaniganry, but that doesn't necessarily mean there's not any. Hi. Creepy haunted building sounds. Okay, I might be kind of quiet for the next few moments because I don't, at this critical moment when the weather actually seems somewhat clear, somewhat warm, all considered. I could have heated that coffee too. I didn't think about that. That's okay. That's fine. I might be able to start a fire elsewhere and heat it. Yeah, I don't, while things are looking up, I don't want to walk right up on a wolf, you know? That seems like an annoying turn of events to imagine. So I'm not gonna risk it by distracting myself too much. Also, a bear could be problematic, you know? Can you just let me climb this rock, please? Thank you. I want to get a little bit of a higher view to make sure I'm not approaching a predator. Looks pretty good. Alright, so we're pretty much going to crest that hill. I'm hoping the weather is still this clear at the top. The sun is rising. If the weather is still this clear at the top, we will be able to see very clearly where there might be predators worth avoiding on the way down to the exit. Yeah, thankfully it is... The weather's been pretty good to me so far, but again, it's Pleasant Valley. I'm fully expecting it to rear its ugly head in the next 5 minutes or so. We're going to see snowflakes in the air any second. Just you wait. Alright, let me go ahead and swap torches here. Alright, keep going. It's pretty cold. Okay, I'm gonna... I'm going to use this kind of rock to peek around the corner. Also, I am aware of the fact that there might be a cache up here. I don't know if it's... I don't think this is the spot where one of the caches can spawn, because the caches are no longer in the same places. They've been moved. But they spawn on Interloper now, which means they spawn in Against All Odds, which is really exciting. That's part of the Tales updates that they've done this year. Can I really not reverse this? Yes, there we go. Okay, I'm taking a little bit more of a direct route than planned. Hi. Holy crap. Son of a... Alright, I have to run for Signal Hill now. And try not to get sprained on the way. Ooh, well, that's exactly what I was trying to avoid doing. Now I'm going to lose some time and now potentially lose well fed. Although there's a part of me that wants to try and kite this wolf all the way out of the zone. I don't know if I can risk it, though. Yeah, let's go up to the top. Let's go up to the top. Go away. I do have a couple of flares.
It's cold.
Alright, so we're going to poke our heads back into Signal Hill, just for the sake of losing this wolf's attention. Weather seems pretty decent, though. Alright, things have leveled out a bit. Wolf's still right behind me. This is really my only option if I wanted to get away with absolute guarantee. I do have the heavy hammer on me, so I have the ability to defend myself, but not to the degree that I'd like really trust it to save me from a wolf attack, especially when I don't have perfect health. So, oof. That was rough. Let's sleep for an hour, regain some warmth. With any luck, man, I walked right up on him. Just bad timing as I was coming around that corner. Bad timing. There's some sardines, ironically. They're 23% condition. I could eat those, but they would probably give me food poisoning. Like, but they would also potentially save well-fed for me, you know? So that's a frustrating choice to be faced with. I'm pretty sure I searched everywhere I could here. I'm being a little bit paranoid because it's like, what if there's a fire striker laying somewhere that you didn't see, you know? Give it one more, you know, nice thorough look just to be sure. Why wouldn't you triple check everything? Okay. Weather seems good. Was that the building or a bear? I hear the bear nearby. I think we're getting closer to it. That's bad timing. Well, like I said, Pleasant Valley has its way of giving you things to worry about. Hi, bear. Alright, so the bear is literally right there. Although, I would say it's actually in a pretty good position. Ooh, I'm probably going to lose well-fed. I still have the coffee. I can drink that. That's 100 calories. And I might find something. I might find something in the, in the cave. I guess there's a pretty good chance. Really? You're just going to stop there? Rather than continuing to move? Or is this the point where you turn around and scare the crap out of me because I can't move away from you fast enough? Alright. Unfortunately, that bear is like right in our path that I was going to take to get to Signal Hill. That's really quite frustrating. So, I guess what I'll do is I'll try and go around this way to put a little bit of distance between me and that lovely creature. He is going left a little bit, which is good. Definitely not going to tempt fate with a bear today. Can I get through there? I might be able to. Hey. Learning something new. You can definitely sneak through that crevice. I just don't want to sneak up on a wolf, you know?
I could eat anything.
I know. Tell you what. Drink the coffee. Just as a top off. Ooh, hello. I want that. I absolutely want that. That's a good find. I have a hacksaw. I'm just nervous about deviating from my path too much. Green maple sapling. Nice. Don't see where the bear went, which is, you know, not what I want at the moment. There is the possibility of making some birch bark or... I just heard the bear to my left. But making some birch bark or medical tea otherwise to get some additional calories. I might not need to, though. But now we just need to get the heck out of here. I could also kill a bunny. But given the other threats nearby, and the fact that I can still hear the bear on my left there, it's right there, I'm not going to worry about it. We're going to go this way. Alright. Gonna try and use this elevation. I hear wolves in front of me, but I also see the exit.
Gotta warm up somehow.
Okay, there's a wolf right there on my left, so I'm gonna veer this direction and hope I don't get too close to the bear. Yeah, the bear is actually closing in behind me, so I'm literally flanked right now. There's a wolf coming from that direction and a bear on my left, so I'm gonna go straight this way. I'm even gonna sprint a little bit. Let me do just a little bit of running here. Just a little bit of extra speed, and then... Now, thankfully, this weather is actually quite nice. It could change in the next few moments, but I think I've now gotten far enough. There's a prop deer. Is that the bear cave? That's a cave. I think I've now gotten far enough that I'm okay with, even if the weather turns crappy. Bunny, bunny. Hello to you all. Good to see you. No, I'm not going to hurt you. Don't run away. It's fine. Oh, hey. Oh, we're up here. Okay, cool. Yeah, I had a feeling we might wander this direction based on where I left Signal Hill. Oh!
What have we here? This pack is getting kind of heavy.
What have we here indeed? The condition on this thing is not great, but there's some self-defense right there. Hang on, let me just make absolutely sure that I didn't skip over anything else useful in here. In my excitement from finding that. Alright, there's the crate. I don't want to break that down because I don't have the time and I'm cold. But that is amazing. Now we have a means to scare off wolves. Because I have picked up a good amount of revolver ammunition already. We still don't have a bedroll, though. God, frickin' buck. Alright. So the lack of a bedroll is annoying. But this is the exit right up here. If we look to the left, we will see the arched tree. Yep, right there. Oh, this is it right here, actually. Yeah, I'll just go up the left side. I thought it was a little bit farther to the left, but no, it's right above me. Literally right there. So I've got a good amount of energy. I just need to keep moving, and I think I'll be fine. It should be warm in the cave, thankfully. Need to be careful with this cliff. There we go. Maybe there'll be something on the dead guy. I'm not super discouraged about the state of my hunger. Things are actually okay. More wood matches. Heck yeah. Nothing else, but I'll take the wood matches. And we are out of the accursed valley. Thank God. All right. Oh, you know what? I think I actually have some lantern fuel that I can... I do. Ah, decent amount, actually. More than I thought. Now we can light this. Notice that it increased the rate at which our temperature is climbing. Lanterns do provide that buff. We're going to skip that cairn, not because I don't want to read it. I did mention that I want to pay attention to those a little bit more since we're backing against all odds, but I also don't want to lose well-fed. And if I keep moving, I feel like there's a chance I'll find something I can eat here. And even if I don't find anything in the cave, I think there's a chance I can snag a cattail on the opposite side on the way into the dam. And that's what I would prefer to focus my attention on. That's what I'm going to do. Anything in here? Nothing in here. Sad day. All right, fatigue reduction is gone. Still would be interested in seeing a caffeine crash mechanic added. It exists after the energy drink, but not after just normal amounts of coffee. And I feel like the more you drink coffee, the more a potential crash should potentially... the more a potential crash should potentially build up. The more, you know, the possibility that you lose some energy or have some other kind of dysfunction as a result of too much caffeine should be a threat. I think that would be cool. Talked about this in Archivist primarily, I think. It's been a while. All right, I need to find food. I'm going to step over here. Yeah, I do need to find food. All right. Now we're going to go this way. I had a lot more lantern fuel on me than I thought I did. I guess that one bottle, maybe I picked up more than one, but I feel like I've only picked up one. But the one that I found had a lot in it. Oh good, there's a backpack. But this is a dead end though. Okay, well, listen, game. Where is the exit to this cave? I feel like this happened before when I was leaving this cave. So that's the exit. Yeah, let me go this way then. But now it's we're pushing it a little bit more, and I'm not happy about it. Oh man, that's dark. Oh no, we can't put that away. I just wasted precious footsteps. Alright, there's some coal laying around. There's the exit. Okay. I don't know what's that. Yeah, there could be something there. I don't like it, though. I think this is the alternative route from that other room. Nope, it's just a dead end with some coal. Okay. If we get saved by a cattail here, it'll be a cattail right at the exit of the cave, and it'll be sheer luck. And given the vegetation settings that we're on, I'm not optimistic. I think we're about to lose well-fed. Which sucks, because I'm already encumbered from the stuff I'm carrying, which will slow me down even more, and I could potentially need to run from a wolf momentarily. So, yay. Yay! Can you feel my enthusiasm of needing to potentially run even harder than I'm already planning on running? Oh, I see a cattail. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We're gonna be fine. Still need to get inside the dam. Absolutely. But that more or less just saved us. So yay, that worked out well. I just don't have anything left. Part of me, you know what, hang on, let's drink some water. That revolver is adding to my weight. Let's drop the reclaimed wood just to get rid of anything extra. I still have some extra clothing on me too that I can drop. I would just prefer to harvest that and have the cloth before I drop it. You know, that way I don't actually have to waste it. It's worth walking around a little bit encumbered once we have the technical backpack and moose-hide satchel, which will certainly be goals in this series. It'll be even less of a concern. Or I'll just push that encumbrance limit. Who knows? One of the two. But I would think that being able to walk around with a little bit less of an encumbrance load due to having all those extra bonuses would enable me to just stay under encumbrance rather than just constantly tempt me to go above it. Okay. I need just like one more cattail game, and I know you're capable of giving me one. I know there are potentially other cattails back here. Because I was feeling good a second ago, and then I walked up that hill. And then I wasn't feeling good anymore. And now I'm definitely not feeling good. I see a bunny that direction, which is reassuring. Any cattails for me back here? None. Okay, I am suddenly nervous. No longer have time to even shoot and cook a bunny. Speaking of shooting, I can take this out and fire it if I need to run off a wolf, which is glorious. I'm no longer just prisoner to whatever wolf might show up and scare me. But there should be cattails up here behind this rock on the left. I just hope there's not also a wolf up here behind this rock on the left. I actually haven't run into a wolf down here in a while. It used to be a little bit more common, but I might also be thinking of stalker wolves. You know, there's one. Literally looking at one right now. Alright. That's still not going to help a lot. It's only going to help a very little. Yeah, it's definitely a wolf. I'm going to step back here And what I'm hoping is that something... I know you can't. What I'm hoping is that something inside the dam, like as soon as we get in, will have some food for me. There is also going to be a prop deer up here. Should be anyway. There usually is. I can put this away for now.
Can you eat trees? Because I'm gonna eat a tree.
Yeah, so right as I said, I haven't run into a wolf here in a while. There's a wolf right there. All right, so I'm using a route that is relatively new to me. It's not the actual route that you would think of when you think of coming up here, but it is a nice little shortcut that allows you to circumvent an encounter with that very wolf. Because now it's going to dump us on the actual path that you might be thinking of. Right here. With little effort. Yeah, this is going to be close. I might still lose well-fed, sadly. If I get very lucky with something I find outside, then no. I'll gain it back. It's not a... It's not like I'll lose it forever, but I don't need to explain. It's fairly straightforward. It's helping us carry things around. And I might be about to lose that, and that would be bad. For a time. And then it wouldn't be. Because it would get better. Okay. Let me step over here very quickly out of the hope that this container in the corner will have food. Nope. Nothing there. Yeah, this is bad. Whoa. Okay, here's both a backpack and a body. Nothing. Ooh. Hopes dashed. Got excited and everything. Alright, hypothermia risk has kicked in. Saw that coming.
Felt so cold in my life.
Nothing on that bench. Grab that scrap metal. I'm gonna lose well-fed as I cross, most likely, here. Trying to move as fast as I can without being foolhardy. If you keep yourself at a certain angle, it will keep you pressed up against the wall. Okay, I think there's a chance if I just literally skip past the other things that I could loot and check out here. I'm going to check the backpack. Grab that scrap metal. Check the backpack. I see a... there's nothing there. Let's go inside. If I can see a food item available to me, like right in front of me, then I might be saved. Don't see anything here. Let's check the drawers. If we're about to lose it. And it's gonna make me sad. I just need one food item. The sad thing is there's almost certainly going to be something on the other side of the dam. So I will find something momentarily. It just won't be in time. Most likely. Nothing in the microwave. Nothing in the fridge. Yep. It's gone. It's gone. Yep, and I have nothing to replenish it. It's gonna go any second now. I may as well just start searching normally now.
Damn it. So hungry.
I know. Sorry, Jennifer. I tried. I tried real hard. Let's go ahead and get the lantern out, because we need to see what we're looking for here. So I'm going to find some food momentarily. Alright, so there's this lockbox, which we currently don't have the key to. Watch this lantern, like, illuminate a food item that I couldn't see without it. See, here's a plastic container. If there's a food item in here, I'm going to lose it. Alright, good. I did not see that plastic container until I got my lantern out. Alright, nothing underneath there. I don't want to linger too long. Yeah, there's definitely more stuff here too. All right, here we go. Start regaining well-fed as of this moment. And then we'll have to do some definite inventory management on the far side of this dam. Check the lockers. Nothing here. What about you? Alright, so the pry bar so far not helping too much. It'll help eventually, but right now, not helping as much as I would prefer it to. Just saying. Not knocking it. Pry bar's helpful and appreciated. Did I pick up my tools? I did pick up my tools. Alright. I remember dropping a bunch of things on the cave that we started this episode in. And there's a part of me that's like, did I actually pick that stuff back up? Right, so thanks to having 11 pounds less carrying capacity. Alright, I don't need those leather shoes. A second revolver in better condition. Drop. That's amazing. All right, 2 revolvers in 1 episode. Now, can you just give me a bedroll? Damn. There is a good possibility that a bedroll will be here. It's not outside of the realm of possibility. It's just... my main focus is making my way through the dam to the other side where there are beds that I can physically sleep in. You know? That's the main thing. But energy-wise, I'm actually doing okay. So the plan to get out of Pleasant Valley in good time, having searched the major loot locations, I would say it worked out. I would say it worked a treat. Let's make our way across here. There could still potentially be some good items in this desk or around it. I'm also somewhat hopeful for a fire striker here in the dam. If we found 2 revolvers and a fire striker in 1 episode, I think all of YouTube would be screaming streamer loots, content creator loots. Everyone in unison would be saying it together. Thankfully, starvation kills you slowly. I don't think I can open that anymore. Yeah. Not anymore. Nothing over here. All right. So we're approaching being done with the bottom level, and it's always the top level that has most of the good stuff. That is cloth. I can use that. Okay, that was just a green patch on the ground. I got excited about a green patch. That's what happens when you're looking for any one candy bar. Which, if I had picked up that candy bar that a few people told me about in the barn, if I'd seen it, which I didn't see it, we might still be okay right now. Although I would argue probably not, because I haven't actually found any food items. A ragged wool toque. Nice. I will need to repair that before it's useful to me, but that is a good find. I still haven't found any food items to speak of here at all. So even if I had had something else in me, at this point I still would have lost well-fed. Sad to say. Alright, let's check. I don't think I've looked back. Oh, you said it? Wow, I completely, like... I was in another train of thought, because I do not recall going through those, but evidently I did. Alright, let's see what's up here. Dead guy. A bandage. No arrows stuck in the door this time. And now we are in the upper dam. And also, we are 39, almost 40 minutes into the episode. So I'll use this moment to stop here. In the next one, I am going to finish looking through the dam. I hope I will find food relatively soon. I think I probably will. And then we'll start heading into Mystery Lake looking for a bedroll somewhere if we don't find one here. And then if we don't find one in Mystery Lake, we can just continue to Milton. And at that point, we would have been through a number of the areas where the game would have put a bedroll for us, so hopefully we'll stumble upon one by then. But if not, that's the Long Dark for you, and we'll just have to keep looking. That's the main objective right now, especially since I found not one, but 2 revolvers. No Fire Striker yet, but fingers crossed. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If it's not your first time or even your second, look for the join button to access unique emotes, badges, and additional perks. New episodes are coming out every day at 1 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time, and comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.